not going to keep this in. You just start.
Hello, and welcome to the Pottervision podcast. The podcast where every single week, myself, Lucas Kirkby, and a drinking man, not an alcoholic, he's just got a cup of tea maybe, Tom Lawrenson, we read a chapter of the Harry Potter books, and we talk about that a little bit, don't we? This week we're on episode 170. Treble 20. Treble 20. Bullseye! Ooh! And we're on chapter 5 of book 7, Fallen Warrior. I always think of Tom as a warrior that always gets up and stabs somebody. How are you?
I'm alright. How are you?
I'm well. It's bloody hot in Germany, if I may say that. Is it hot over there?
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a summer shirt.
Oh, it is nice. You look like you should be in Torremolinos in that thing.
Thank you very much. Why don't you take all your clothes off if you're so hot and show everyone your naked body?
No.
That is his right. Listeners, you don't have to say yes to everything, right? Yeah. That is the first lesson of today's podcast. Let's continue.
Well, I don't, if I took my clothes off, you'd see a big bruise on my back. I've had an accident, everybody. Not a poo, silly. I was being silly. I was at Martina's family's house. Our family, aren't they? Through marriage. And I was in the jacuzzi with my two nephews, and one of them had a water gun, a water pistol. And he got me with the water pistol, and I thought, I'll pretend to be that I'm actually being shot. So he got me with the water pistol, and I went, oh, and fell over, and I landed on the filter in the jacuzzi.
Oh.
And now I've got a big red mark that's slowly turning into a bruise.
Oh my God, poor git. Getting old.
Getting up. What's that got to do with me age?
Well, when you're young, you don't. When you're young, you don't bruise. You just like keep rolling and rolling about.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I think it's also the fact that I weigh a lot. When you're little and you weigh like 20 kilograms, you fall over. It's like dropping a feather, isn't it?
I suppose the force is less, isn't it?
You what? Sorry.
The weight is the force on the body's less.
Yeah, exactly. F equals ma. Force equals mass times acceleration. Now, my mass is obese, according to the many things I've typed in. Acceleration was, gravity plus me being silly, and that equals a lot of force when you times those two things together. Newton's law of being a fat bastard.
Poor git.
What a poor git. But, I'm not going to complain. It's been bloody hot, I'll tell you about that. 31 degrees it is today. Oh! But apparently heat wave's coming to the UK.
I think it's here, yeah. I was in London for 3 days of it. And I was in a travel lodge, and I had no AC. They just give me a fan. It was absolutely shit. It was honestly... Yeah. I'm in there sweating my head off, and then construction outside went off at 8 a.m. I'm like, good Lord, no rest for the dickhead. But I made a mistake. Whenever I go to a hotel, I always get things to make me more comfortable. I'll buy a jar of coffee, so I don't have to survive on their little sachets. Yeah. And I'll buy some bits that I can eat in the room. My mistake was...
elaborate a bit more on the bits. What kind of bits are you buying to eat in the room?
Well, first day, I bought a nice tray of Maryland cookies, yeah?
Lovely.
Flicking them in my mouth.
Yeah.
Right. I should have gone Maryland cookies again, but I was like, oh, change it up. I bought a pack of Rockies, yeah, which is a little biscuit individually wrapped, coated in chocolate, yeah.
Oh, I like a Rocky, me. Yeah.
Being in the room, on the carpet.
Yeah.
They melted, like in their own packets. I was like, the fuck are these? It was that hot, they'd melted, yeah. So I said to myself, I'll need these for breakfast. I need to make sure they reform. So I filled the sink
my
up.
Breakfast on the floor there. A pack of Rockies. Yeah.
So I filled the sink up with cold water, and I put the multi-pack in the sink thinking the cold water would cool them down overnight.
Yeah.
Next morning, I'm like, oh, it's Rocky time. So I run to the sink.
Yeah.
And I get back in bed, got my brew, open up the first one. The water had got into each individually wrapped thingy, so I had wet chocolate mix, wet water chocolate Rocky. And I was like, this is shit. So I ate 2 and then put them in the
It was shit. So I had 2 and then gave up on the rest. Well, for anyone who's not seen any of the Rocky films, that's a lot of what it's about. Sylvester Stallone.
That's pretty much
it.
I've not spoke to you in time, have I? I've got all these stories.
Oh yeah, go on. What are they then?
I went to Barcelona, didn't I?
Barcelona. Was it?
I don't think you spoke to me since then, have you?
No, I think you told me about the gig in Spain.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's all the stories there. Yeah.
But did I tell you about me having arguments in the airport?
No, I don't think you told me about having arguments in the airport.
So, half asleep, I set off for the airport, yeah. And I hope I've not told the story, because otherwise, what a sad little life I live. So
I'll tell you if I recognise it.
Set off, and then I'm in the taxi, yeah. I pre-booked a taxi, £22 from my house to the airport. I thought, that's great. Do you know what I mean? 22. On the way there, I'm like, I've missed my debit cards. I've not brought a single debit card with me.
Yeah.
And the hotel normally demands them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm on the motorway, and I got the driver. We're going to have to go back. I said, I've forgotten something. He goes, it's not a problem with me, but it will cost you more. And I was like, okay. I'm thinking, we're only a third of the way there.
Yeah.
You know. Even if it's double, well, okay.
Yeah,
At least I've got my card. Go back, get the card, get to the airport, pull up. He goes, 56 quid. I'm like,
oh! You.
I make that noise. I go, oh! Like I've just been stabbed. I go, I don't have 56. I go, will you take 55? He goes, yeah.
I'll haggle.
Go in there. And going through security. And I like putting, I must have told you this, I like putting all my stuff in my backpack, yeah. So then at the end, I can just grab a backpack and leave.
Yeah.
And listeners, if I've told this before, that's him forgetting as well, because maybe it's not that interesting.
I don't think I've heard this before. And if you did tell me, it was on Double Vision anyway.
People pay for that. They don't.
Oh.
I've listened to it twice. So I put all my stuff in the tray, and I'm opening up my bag to put my belt in there, so it's just like all together. And this guy goes to me, nothing should be taken out of your bag. And I go, it was really early, and I didn't realise I looked quite moody, and I went, I'm putting something in. Is that all right? And this guy goes like this, he goes, yeah, it's all right. And then he refused to look at me. He's like,
No, you've not told me that. I'd have remembered.
Yeah, I don't think I've told you about Barcelona.
Is that all right?
Yeah, so then I'm in a mood. I have another argument in Pret, but I don't want to go into that. And then I get on the plane.
That means that was his
and
fault.
Then no, it's not. I go into Pret, and this lady goes, so, lady, what can I get you? And I go, can I get a decaf coffee with milk? Yeah.
Yeah.
And she turns around, she goes, black coffee. I go, didn't say that. You're not telling people to make it. I said, decaf, white coffee. And she goes, all right. Everyone's like,
yeah,
everyone's in a mood. So, get on the plane, and Lucas, good Lord, I am seething for a lot of this plane.
Yeah.
Everyone's winding me up.
Oh yeah.
Behind me, there's a bloke using my headrest whenever he needs to get up. So he puts both his fucking fat hands on my headrest and he pulls himself. So I'm like...
Yeah.
But he does it one time. I stand up and turn around. And he's like, huh? Well, not like that, but...
Yeah.
Everyone's winding me up. All these people going on holiday. Some people wearing Jet 2 football T-shirts. I don't know what that was in reference to.
Yeah.
Everyone's winding me up, right?
Holiday.
Maybe, but why would you wear it on the plane?
Yeah, come on, wait until you're at the beach.
Throw it in the bin immediately. Right.
Yeah.
There's a guy in front of me, him and his wife sat in the wrong seats, and then I'm annoyed. It's so early. It's like 7 a.m. and they're in the wrong seats, and then someone's like, oh, those are my seats, and then they're like, oh, they're making a big deal of it, and then other people who don't even know him are bantering with them, going, oh, I want to check your tickets, and they're like liking it, bantering back, going, oh, look at us, and I'm like, everyone shut up. You don't know each other. That is a private thing.
Yeah.
Don't get involved with anyone. Stop it, right? So this idiot who's in the wrong seats, at one point, so I sat on the tarmac for half an hour waiting for something to be fixed. He stands up and he notices a woman that he's with, like part of his party, had fallen asleep. It's 7 a.m, right?
Yeah.
So he twists up a bit of tissue. He stands up, goes over to her and sticks it in her ear. And she wakes up like, and he goes, caught you sleeping. It's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
She's probably been up since 4.
Yeah. Let the poor
So that's
sleep.
winding me up. I'm witnessing this. I'm like shaking. I'm like angry, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
Fuck. Then, bloke, opposite aisle to me, one in front, right? I'm staring at him the whole flight. I hate the look of this man.
Yeah.
Right? He's a porky pig of a man. He's got this big pig body and he's got these tiny little legs, right? Yeah. Not short, but just thin.
Yeah.
He's got this blonde quiff on top and he's got it all shaved around the sides. Oh. And he immediately, for the whole flight, he rests his hands on the head seat in front of him, the headrest in front of him. Just the whole flight. I'm like, I've never needed to do that on a plane.
Yeah.
Aren't your arms better in your lap?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's more energy.
Yeah.
Right. So it's all tied up, right, and get in the air. He immediately orders 4 cans. I'm like, yeah, he's fucking your day up here.
Was he on his own?
No, he's with 2 other guys and 3 other guys as well, like, who have sat further away. So he gets his cans, and before we even set off, entertainment, he gets his phone out, and he's holding his phone in front of him, and he scrubs halfway through to a film, wherever he left off last time, and it's just one guy shooting up a room of people like, That's your 7 a.m. entertainment, is it? Are you off your head?
Can I lager, brutal film.
Holiday, right?
Well, I guess it'll be Tenants and John Wick 3 for me at 7 a.m.
He stands up at one point. You know, he's one of these twats that as soon as the plane gets in the air, for some reason, needs to stand up. Do you know when they take the seatbelt? Finally, I've been sat down for half an hour.
Yeah.
Right, he stands up. I'm staring at I look at his legs. Porky pig tattoo on his calf.
Really?
So he knows. He knows.
He's
self-aware. Right? And then, every now and then, he catches me looking at him like that. Because I'm just staring the whole flight. I'm just like... looking at this bloke.
Yeah.
bantering with the flight attendant. They don't want it. Do you know what I mean? If I was a flight attendant, well, this is me as a flight attendant.
Yeah.
Down the aisles. Can I get 4 cans? Oh, are you a pisshead?
One for you, and then see how you are.
Can you get 4 cans? Are you where it's 7 a.m? Are you a pisshead? Oh, okay then. Okay. I tell you what. I'll get this funnel. Stick this funnel in your gullet. There you go. Like you're a fucking frogwa. And then I'll get this bottle of whiskey, and then we'll empty it all in your guts. Right there you go, pisshead. Let's get it out of the way. Yeah. Let's cut to the chase.
Yeah. Cut out the middle, man. Get it straight to your guts.
I've got some heroin. Let's put that in your eyeballs as well.
Everyone else has come home from that holiday. Gone, bloody hell, there was an angry man on our plane. Staring at everybody like this. Looking around. Well, who was he angry at? Everybody. Everybody. There was no one he wasn't angry at. And earlier I saw him having a go at the baggage guy and the woman who pret a manger. Is that alright? It's Barcelona!
Da 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 da.
Living the vida loca, Dave!
And then landed. It's nice when you land on holiday. Like, oh, holiday, nice.
Oh, yeah.
No, the Spaniards can be arsed weird. They're like, yeah, fuck you, fuck off. Go on. Go on. Passport control. Yeah, go on. Which way's toilets? That way. You go that way.
Do you know what I've learnt? In Germany, they do the middle finger different. We do it closed fist like that. Germany, they stick the thumb out.
That's a bit like Eminem. That Eminem always did it like that.
Does he?
It's a bit more gangster, like it's guns, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like guns, isn't it? Yeah, it's like guns, that Eminem. Is it? Is it like guns? I might keep doing it then. I might keep doing it if it's like guns. Yeah, yes. Put it in your set. Put it in your set, Eminem. I think keep doing that. Like guns, isn't it? I like that, Matt. Can I use that in mine? No, it's mine now.
Eminem, you look like an idiot.
M&M, what are you doing? Hey, because it's been what? Well, I'm always out and about walking, I've realised. And like, most of the week I'm in work, but whenever I'm back in the village that I live in, I'm always taking baby on a walk. If baby needs to go to bed or baby's not feeling great, I stick him in the pram and walk round. I feel like one of these like non-playable characters in a video game. Like I feel like everyone in the village just knows me as the man with the pram. Walking round the and it's like I'm always doing the same routes as well. Like I'm on a loop.
Yeah, a little Truman Show actor.
Shh, come on, have some milk.
You're making someone think you're an actor. My life isn't real. That man's been passed 4 times today.
Yeah, some poor neighbour thinks he's in the bloody Truman Show. You watch, in a minute, there'll be a man with a pram. There he is. Told you. How did I know that? He's mentally ill. That's all he does.
Oh, he's got a big bruise up his back. He must have been doing it wrong. Yeah.
Whipping myself like, what's it called? Da Vinci Code man. Yeah. Self-flagellation.
And then did the gigs in Spain. Went good.
Yeah.
And then Ben Silver came over as my support act. And then we had to get the flight home. Almost messed that up entirely.
Yeah.
So I go to him, meet at my hotel, we'll get a taxi from the hotel to the airport. Yeah. And he goes, I knew he wouldn't do this. He goes, let's meet somewhere equidistant. And equidistant was a plaza, right? So I met him at the plaza and I'm like, right, now let's walk back to my hotel and then we'll get the taxi from there.
Yeah.
And then, so that wasted a lot of time. So we get in a taxi. We're already half an hour late, right? Now, stop me if I told you this story.
You've not?
So, I put in the Uber. I go, Barcelona Airport. I didn't think it'd have more than one terminal.
Right, yeah.
So,
Capital
drop us off at Terminal 1. And the taxi driver's like, no, Ben's like, are we at Terminal 1? Is it Terminal 2? I want to check the ticket. I'm like, wrong terminal. So we got the driver. Can we go to Terminal 2? Speaks no English. The only Spanish person we've met speaks no English.
Yeah.
He's like, Ben goes, Terminal 2? And he goes, yeah. And then he goes, can you drive us? He goes, I speak Spanish. I don't know why I was being so shy.
Yeah, why is Ben the spokesperson that you live in Spain for God knows how long?
I don't know. I get shy sometimes. And then I just get out. We get out the cab, and then we have to get a shuttle to the terminal. So we're already half an hour late, and then we're on a shuttle to the terminal. Get to the terminal. Terrified. One man falls on a small Dutch boy. They have complete fall to the ground. I'm like, that's pissing me off. I'm like,
yeah.
Hold on. People falling about on public transport pisses me off. Why are you not holding on? What do you think you are?
Oh, Mummy, was that the same man that was on the plane? Yes. Hold on!
So we go through security, quick as a flash. Always quick as a flash. Going back to England, isn't it? Yeah, go.
Back where you came from. Send them back.
We forget that we were late.
Yeah.
We go through we get through security, and then we're like, McDonald's, I reckon.
Yeah.
Go to McDonald's, sit down. A little boy comes in, seemingly with no parents, and he's got a little whistle. I must have told you this.
You've not told me about little boy with a whistle.
And he's going toot 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 toot.
Yeah.
Like 10 a.m. in a McDonald's, and it's so loud, like it's really high pitched tooting.
Yeah.
And and then no one near him saying anything, and so Ben, who's quite a grumpy guy, turns around, he looks at this boy, and he goes, "Oh, you, shut up!"
Yeah.
Boy doesn't hear, and everyone's looking at Ben, and then Ben goes to these Spanish guys, he goes, "Tell him to shut up!" And everyone's like... Boy carries on tooting. I wait for him to get eye contact with me. He finally gets eye contact with me, and I go this to him. No. He looks at me very slowly and goes, toot, toot, toot. He just doesn't stop tooting.
Yeah, what a lad.
And then Ben goes, "Give me one of your sauces. I'm going to chuck a sauce at him on the way out."
Did he?
No, because all my sauces were open. He wanted to chuck a sealed sauce at him.
Oh, sealed sauce. That's good.
He didn't want to get on a no-fly list, right? So...
the reason we're not allowing you to board the plane is you squirted mayonnaise at a tutor. Alright.
So, sat there having McDonald's, and I look at him, I go, "Ben, our gate closes in 15 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're nowhere near the gate."
Yeah.
So we stand up and we start running. I was right down there thinking we're just going to have to get to the gate. In England, they don't seem to check your passport on the way out.
No,
they do at the gate.
Yeah.
But there's not a passport control bit, is there?
I don't know. Maybe not.
So, we're running, and then we get to passport control, and it's moving slow as you like.
Yeah.
And we're terrified, thinking we're not going to get through.
Yeah.
And then Ben's like, "Should we just push all in front of all these?" And there's like 50 people. And I'm like, "I don't think we can push in front of 50 people."
Yeah.
And then so we eventually get through. And then, luckily, they were doing everyone's stuff but hadn't boarded. And then we get through, they check our tickets and check our passports. And then we're just queuing. And then Ben goes, we just stood queuing, like, not getting on the plane. And then Ben goes, "Oh, taking the piss here. I'm not having this. Just making a queue for no reason. I'm going to go chill down there. You coming?" And I'm like, don't know, don't really want to sit on the floor. So he walks off and sits on the window. No, sits on the floor, takes his bag off, sits on the floor. And then the line starts moving. I go, Ben, the line's moving. And he stands up, he goes, fuck's sake, so embarrassing, why'd I do that?
Right. And he had 4 cans of beer at 7 a.m. that day, or what?
No, he don't really drink.
Oh, right. Good. I think that's good.
We get on the plane, sit separately. He didn't even book his ticket. He gets aisle 1, aisle seat.
Right.
He doesn't pre-book his thingy, and he just gets gifted that.
Right.
I booked like row 14. I'm like, this is shit.
Yeah. Well, aisle 1 was always like business class or first class. You know, they've always got people sat at the front and there's like a little curtain so you don't have to look at the poor people.
On a Ryanair?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise you were with Ryanair. Carry on.
And then I sit in my seat and a guy comes along and he's about to put his backpack up on the thingy. Yeah. And the air hostess goes to him, that goes under your seat. And he goes, it's okay. I've paid for priority. I can put it up there. She goes, no, backpacks go under seats. And he goes, I paid for priority. I can put anything I want up there.
Right.
She goes, show me your ticket. So he's like, fine. Shows her his ticket and she goes, She goes, well, good luck. There's no space. And he looks up and there's loads of space and he looks at me and I'm like... And then we become friends over this. I go, you did well there, keeping calm. He goes, no point.
Yeah.
And that was my trip to Spain.
Spain! Nothing about what you did there or how it was, but the flight there and back, we know in great detail now.
I'll never forget them. I'll never forget them flights.
Yeah. As long as you live. Now, Tom, would you like a chapter rundown or you're not in the mood tonight?
You got any more stories other than you took your baby for a walk around the block and someone punched you in the back?
Punched me in the... No, I fell on a thingy. Baby was christened. That's a bit of a story, isn't it? Christening.
Yes, name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Carry on. Is that why your parents were over?
Yes. Yeah, they only stayed for one night, my sister as well. How did you know my parents were over?
Well, when was it? I feel like last podcast you were like, my parents are over. My dad, he's bought a fly swatter.
No, like, oh yeah. No, they were here a couple of weeks ago, and then they were back for the christening along with my sister.
Never ending.
God, it was bloody hot, and it was like today, like 30 degrees, and I was there, and it was part of the normal service, and it was bloody lovely. Can I just say it was bloody lovely? There was a choir. There was the priest was great. It was bloody lovely. Bloody hot. And part of the thing is that there's like a christening candle. And already, you know me, I sweat a lot. I'm sweating buckets like this. And suddenly we've got to hold this lighted candle. And honestly, I was melting with it. And I've got to be on stage in a minute, and I'm like, I've got these sweat patches under my armpits.
I've got to be on stage, treat it like a gig. Running up there. Are we all well? We are so happy to be here. This is our first time doing a christening at this church. Can I get a big cheer? Fuck.
What? Give us another one. Yeah. But yeah, it was a bloody lovely day. And afterwards we went for a all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. That was also nice. And then... then we just had cake and drinks at Martina's family.
May I? May I?
Yeah.
To the Chinese buffet.
Chinese buffet. Bloody hell.
I thought you liked Chinese.
You say you like Chinese. So yeah, that was my couple of weeks. And now I'm going to tell you about a little boy that used to live in a cupboard under the stairs. Harry Potter. Yeah.
Please, begin.
Chapter 5, Fallen Warrior. Harry.
Come in.
Come in, Fallen Warrior. Harry's in a pond. He thinks, oh, get out of this. And then he sees a big lump and he's like, Hagrid's dead, is he? No, he's not dead. Oh, it's Tonks' dad. Hello. Oh, it's Tonks' mum.
Didn't know you were an idiot as well, Tonks' dad.
Oh, guess you're just family of plebs, are you? Well, thanks for growing my tooth back. And then they're like, right, port keys in 3 minutes. All right, port keys in 3 minutes. Go back to the bowo. And then...
Bowo.
And there should be people there, but there's not. And Harry's like, oh, what's happened? Is everybody dead? People start slowly coming back. George has lost one of his ears. And Mad-Eye Moody's dead. So, bloody hell. Someone must have leaked the plan to the Death Eaters. And Harry's like, well, it was none of you because I trust you, you know. And,
or it was a lucky guess.
Lucky guess, you know. People can't be influenced by magic in this wizarding world. And then that's about it, really. And then they all go to bed and say goodnight to each other. Did I say Mad-Eye Moody's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're shouting down at your family then. Did I say Mad-Eye Moody's dead? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. Oh,
all right. No, Mad-Eye Moody dead. Did I tell you that? Yeah, I told her. She knows. Great.
I don't think they can keep track of all the rules in this book. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It can't be any of us. I trust you all. But you know magic exists and they could have a little listening device on you. Won't be that.
Won't be that. There's also Confundus Charm, confuses people. There's also... what's it called? Can't remember the bloody name of it now. Unforgivable Curse.
I can't repair your ear because it was damaged with dark magic. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Every pain spell is dark magic.
I know. Oh, I can't heal your ear. It was cut with a naughty knife. Naughty knife did that. If it was a good knife, I'd have been able to sew it back on.
Just admit you can't do a wizarding skin graft. Admit it.
Yeah, come on. Well, how's Tonks' dad grown Harry's tooth back then? It's like 2 pages before, he's like, oh, I've grown your tooth back. Like, well, what about Fred's ear or George's ear?
Yeah, don't make sense, does it?
Yeah. Oh, dark magic.
Oh, it was a good spell that took out his tooth because they thought he had a cavity. Extracto.
Oh, how come he survived? Well, he had a good murdering spell done on him. Like light magic, you know. Abracadabra instead of avada-kedavra, you know. Nice magic.
Hedwig is dead, yeah. Where's Hedwig? Hadrig says. And I just thought, what such a pathetic death for Hedwig. There wasn't any nice moment at the beginning of this book. Hedwig, do you want to have a look about the house? No.
Yeah, at least have a bit of a snog with it or something, or you know, something nice.
And then, so she died in the sky, and Hagrid goes, never mind. She had a great old life. What?
That pissed me off as well. Hagrid, the biggest lover of animals, supposedly in this book. Harry tells him that his owl of 7 years has died, and he's like, never mind. Shit happens, doesn't it, Harry? Shit happens. Move on. That's what she would have wanted. Come on.
Any of his animals gets injured, he's lying on the floor, kicking and screaming and crying his eyes out.
I know. Not 6 months ago, Hagrid, we were sat looking at Aragog. You were crying yourself, getting pissed.
Buckbeak drew blood from a child. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knocked Malfoy out. And Hagrid is like, the Ministry want to put her down. And you're like...
Yes.
She's a dangerous animal, you mad bastard. Also, I looked up, I was like, these owls, how long can they live,
Yeah.
So, average life of a normal owl that's not in the wizarding world is like 10 years.
Yeah.
So let's say... So it was an adult owl when Harry got it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It was already big, wasn't it?
So let's say it's 8 to 10. But normal owls can also live in the normal world, the same species, up to 34 years.
Bloody hell.
So this is a wizarding owl, and as we know, Dumbledore was 150.
Yeah.
Never mind, she had a good life. I wish you'd have died last night. Excuse
me? Yeah, well, I didn't mean it. You just annoyed me. I didn't mean
so
it.
funny.
Well,
They're all set about. They're all set about. It was clear that the Death Eaters were going after the most powerful wizards. That's why they went after Mad-Eye Moody and then Shacklebolt. I was like, how come they didn't come after me?
Maybe because you only went up to Key Stage 3 and then you got expelled. Maybe that's why.
Can't be that. It's maybe because your vehicle is the noisiest vehicle in the sky. They're all like, they wouldn't put him in that. They'd be mad to put him in that side carriage.
Death Eaters, is it worth following the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car? Do you reckon Harry's going to be there? Don't think so.
It's obviously a distraction. Let's kill everyone else first. What a double blow!
It made me laugh though, because Harry's lying on the couch, and they've healed his tooth. Harry's like, getting up, and then Hagrid walks in, and it says he's covered in mud and blood. I'm grateful for you doing me tooth, but do you not want to care for Hagrid at all? Like, he's still bloody and muddy. No, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And also, broken tooth. It's not life-threatening, is it? Oh, chip me tooth.
You don't even...
Can't kill the Dark Lord now. Can't kill the Dark Lord now with that. See that?
Well, we can do bite him. Yeah.
Yeah. How am I supposed to defeat the Dark Lord when that's chipped? Oh. And then Harry's
what?
Go on. No. And Harry's like, why did Dumbledore disappear? Not Dumbledore, what's his name? Voldemort. Why did Voldemort disappear? And then he's like, it's because of the charm that Tonks' mum and dad put on the house. So, right. The most powerful wizard in the wizarding world can't get past Ted Tonks' charm. He's the most powerful then, is he? Ted Tonks.
I put a charm on your house.
That's going to stop the Dark Lord, is it?
I found his charm.
Harry Potter's mum and dad's house and kill them. How is he not getting into Tonks' mum and dad's house? Do you know what I mean? Don't make sense.
One of the twins loses his ear.
Yeah.
And it is directly from... They take this in the film. So he goes... What does he say? Feels holy.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't make sense. Because he's referring to his ear hole.
Well, I think he's referring to the fact that his head's got a hole in it where his ear was.
Oh, I just thought he just had the missing ear.
Yeah, I don't know. But like, George is collapsed. And it says, Harry went straight to Caesar's legs. Why do Why are you doing that? Why don't you
At last!
Ask the adults.
At last! At last!
Let's get them trousers down, George. Harry, we don't need that. I'll grab his ass. You're not helping my son. And also, what spell does that? He's been hit by a curse that's chopped his ear off. Why are these Death Eaters not using Avada Kedavra with every spell? Do you know what I mean? Why are they pissing about with, like, not as good spells? Stupefy.
Maybe it was.
Serpent Sortia.
Septum Septra.
We just sent a snake to its death thousands of feet below us. That's good, isn't it? Drop the snake.
Expecto Patronum.
Right, now there's a little ghostly animal running around. That doesn't do anything to us. And we now all know that yours is a little deer. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, why... It's like turning up to a gunfight and, like, trying to hit people with a stick. Use your big, powerful weapons. I've had a cadaver all the time.
Well, maybe they have to really mean it. Maybe it don't work if they don't mean it. Maybe they're like, the heart's not in it, so they can't fully do it. That's why only the most mental ones are using it all the time. I've had a cadaver.
La 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 la.
Oh, he's holy. A whole world of ear-based puns, and that's what you go for. Name one better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Why don't you just turn around and say, George, what an amazing lad you are. You've just lost your ear, and you've still got a sense of humour. We love that about you. Like, whole world of ear-based puns, and that's all you could come up with.
And them two guys, I don't know if I've said this before, them actors who play the twins in the films.
Yeah.
Worst actors I've ever seen in my life. I'm
What's
not
that
George,
between
he
you?
is. Come on, you call yourselves our mother? Put a bit of mustard in it, lads.
Put a bit of mustard in it, lads. How many twins are there in the world?
Loads. I know loads of twins. It's non-stop.
1.6 million pairs of twins born each year. 1 in every 42 children is a... Yeah, they've got no excuse then, have they? 1 in every 42 children is a twin. She ain't my mother. I don't know why I said that.
What would be your technique if you were one of the 7 Harrys?
If I was one of the 7 Harrys, I'd get on the ground. Everyone else is flying about. I'd just get on a bus, me. Right. Just go on the route a few times until things have died down.
Voldemort's to the side of the bus.
I can't get in, it's going too fast. The window only opens a little bit, so you can't stick your hands out. Can't get in.
Puts his hands in, you close it.
Oh. Trying to get on at the next stop. Not without a pass. Oh. I think we talked about this on Double Vision, that we're looking forward to the bit in the next movie where he's flying about like that. Oh, Voldemort, you scared me.
I don't think he actually puts his hands by his...
I hope he does. Oh, right. Lupin makes sure that Harry is Harry, right? 'Cause he's like, maybe somebody's pretending to be him. And then Hagrid goes, oh, why aren't you checking me? Nobody's going to want to polyjuice into you, Hagrid. You can only reach as high as your pubes, so we're not drinking that.
They'd have to prepare them clothes.
Yeah.
Where would they get them clothes for you to fit in?
There's no Giacomo in the wizarding world. It'd have to be like handmade. Oh. Bloody hell. Yeah, because then like... Because Because if you were wearing your own clothes and you polyjuiced into Hagrid, you'd just like burst out of them nude, wouldn't you? And then you'd be a big naked Hagrid. Oh! That's not good, is it? Do you remember when we had... we wrote a scene once where... it was about the polyjuice potion in Chamber of Secrets. And the joke, it became so complicated that it was... They were supposed to be one of the Slytherins, and so... and Harry was like, oh, I took a hair from the showers in the PE, in the sports hall. And then he turns into Hagrid. The idea being that Hagrid's like a nonce.
It didn't make sense because his personality transformed into Hagrid as well.
So then it turned out to be one of us pretending to be Harry, pretending to be Hagrid. And then they were like, oh, well, I'm Hagrid now. So then they had to disguise Hagrid as a Slytherin girl called Ruby Sagrid.
Ruby Sagrid. And I think she had like a school uniform.
Yeah, we bought a tennis skirt.
And she was a new girl.
Yeah.
I'm the new girl.
Keep cool, calm, and collected. Turns to Draco Malfoy. Are you Lord Voldemort? Why did you ask him that?
That is so funny. Are you Lord Voldemort? He thinks Draco Malfoy is Lord Voldemort. Are you Lord Voldemort? That's not what we were trying to find out. We're trying to find out if he was the heir of Slytherin.
Oh, I think we tried that once, and it went better than the Hagrid's dad sketch that we did once. We'll say that.
Well, COVID kind of happened. Actually, we had our venue taken away from us.
Yeah, that was the reason. COVID. Why didn't you include that scene with COVID?
COVID took it off us. How?
Oh.
Must we repeat ourselves?
Of all the casualties of COVID, that was the biggest in my eyes.
Oh, yeah, so Mad-Eye Moody's dead.
Yeah.
Is it never mind for this one as well, Hagrid, or did he have a good run, or is it a bit different for this one?
Well, so, the poor bloke's dead, and they're all still using his nickname. They're like, oh, Mad Eye's dead. He's like, Alistair Moody. Eh? Oh, fuckface passed away. Excuse me. Don't use his nickname within an hour of someone being dead. Do you know what I mean? Oh, someone just killed Goat Shagger. Excuse me. You cheeky son.
I hate to break the news, but Lukey Kooky Kirkby has passed.
Oh, was it painless?
No. He was blown up into a million pieces. He ate a stick of dynamite and someone lit it as a prank.
Oh, can you believe it? Angry Ginger's passed away. Oh. All right.
Mr. Beast is dead.
R.I.P. Mr. Beast. Oh.
Angry Ginger. How do you know about the Angry Ginger?
Because for some reason I was reading about the latest Soccer Aid. And he was on that. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. Angry Ginge.
What's Jamie Hutchinson then? Horny Ginge?
Yeah. Even if they don't call him that, that's what he is. Let me improve my lighting. Sun's going down over here. Can I read a quote from this chapter, if you don't mind?
I wish you would.
Tonks landed in a long skid. Oh! Oh, Arthur! Oh, I didn't know you were going to land in that. Oh, landed in a long skid. Anyway, here's Babe Station.
Anyway, here's Babe Station. I can't really be asked for this chapter. It's one of them nattery ones. Even though I didn't feel like anyone was asked that people were dead. Because, like, they quickly had a toast to Mad Eye, didn't they? They were like, quick bit of Fireball whiskey. Don't have a novelty whiskey to toast him.
It's odd, isn't it? Oh, R.I.P. Apple sours? Yeah, apple sour.
Come on, have your apple sours. Alright, come on, tequila slammers.
Go on, Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bombs.
Have you ever seen Hagrid neck a pint?
R.I.P. Tequila slammer. So Lupin's in a bad mood, isn't he? He's been very critical of Harry. He criticises him for not using destructive spells. He's like, well, you need to be using, like, Stupefy, not bloody Expelliarmus. And then he's having another go at him for, like, trusting everybody. So, come on, Lupin, what's up with you? That's how
well, no,
it?
I can't really be asked with... Can you not be asked with Harry? I can't be asked with him. Right, I'm going to go off on my own now. No C word. We've just put all this effort into getting you here. You're not going off on your own now.
Yeah, HPC word. Yeah. I don't know what's up with it. Like, I don't want anyone to get hurt. Yeah, what does that matter if you're running about? People are still going to get hurt. Like all the other wizards that are being murdered every day. You're not with them, are you? You don't get it.
If there was a teenager knocking about my house thinking he was the main one, I'd be like, oh, hey, listen, you ain't the main one. This is my house. I'm the main one. Now, I want all the kids to put on a play for the adults in the living room.
Come on, you can use Mummy's wardrobe.
You're never too old to put on a play for the adults. Come on, think of something.
Go on.
Sick of putting on a play for my mum and dad. Did your parents have you do that when you were kids?
I used to do puppet shows for my mum and dad. I had a load of like Sooty and Sweet puppets and a few other bits and bobs. And I'd get behind a table and do like a little play, yeah.
21 years old at the end of their bed.
Excuse me, we're trying to make love. Oh!
I'm saying that to your son.
Oh, I guess you don't want to hear from Sweep then.
Oh. Cousin Scampy not get you horny? Good grief.
Oh. You don't want to have a look at Sue? Well, that is my mum's name. I know that's the problem. Oh. I wonder what, like, speaking of Sue from Sooty and Sweet, I wonder how she feels because, like, all of her mates are either dumb or squeak. And she's there with, like, perfect vocabulary. Like, she's only got Matthew Corbett to talk to. Must be odd, mustn't it?
It's not a bad chat.
No, not bad, is it? How's it going with the camper van? Yeah, good, yeah.
I loved that camper van they had.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Oh, sometimes you'd see their legs walking about. Oh my God, I loved it.
Oh, oof, love looking at those legs.
I like Sooty. Well, the thing is, England really was the champion of kids' TV characters back in the day. Sometimes, right, because sometimes they'd come up with a really wholesome character that just made you feel calm, relaxed, you know, like Sooty. Hey everyone, this is Sooty. He is a yellow bear and he has a magic wand and nothing really happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey everyone, this is Spot the dog. He is yellow and he potters about. Nothing really happens. Yeah. So you have nice stuff like that. Hey everyone, this is Super Ted. He's a teddy bear that flies about. Nothing really happens. And then every now and then, like, on the main channels, it'll be like, it's rolling rat. You see, that's for thicker. That's like dandy it. That's like there's two. There's a Venn diagram of like nice things. There's Beano stuff over here, and then over there the dandy stuff. Like,
I'm Hoyt Henry.
Yeah, like, let's get some nice stuff going.
Come on, get the nice characters back. Come on.
Let's get Rosie and Jim sat about smiling.
Tots TV.
I'm a tot, you're a tot. That's French, wasn't it?
Well, only one of them was French. So,
okay, I'm a tot, you're a tot, tiny tot and tiny. Je suis la fille, je suis le garçon. Yes, that's French those children are speaking, but they're not French. They're British. Two children saying, I'm a boy, I'm a girl, are British.
Can't believe it. Harry talks about his wand, and he's like, my wand span around on its own and tried to kill Voldemort. And nobody believes him. And it's like, come on, anything can happen in Magic Land. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, well, every year I do something that you've never heard of before. Don't sound right to me. And then he has a vision of Voldemort torturing Ollivander. Nice.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. John's very hurt.
Release me.
I'm going to kill you. 6.5 inches, dragon string. Oh, just murder him. Pissing me off.
Do you think any of the wizards got COVID?
Yeah, I reckon it. If Dumbledore weren't dead already, COVID would have had him. He gets too close to everybody, he's bound to have caught it.
Look, Harry, you need a shave. Get off.
Oh, social distance.
Look under your chin.
That's nice, isn't it? Would you like to see my tattoo of the London Underground? No.
Right. How many dead owls would you give this chapter out of 5?
I'm going to give this... a bit boring, wasn't it, really? Stuff going on. Not very exciting. I like that there's deaths happening, because it makes you think, anyone could go. So that's a bit of fun, isn't it? But I'm going to give it a very middling 3 dead owls out of 5. How about you, if you don't mind me asking? That's not too personal a question.
Very funny. The other day, Lucas messaged me, and he goes, "What are we saying about this podcast? When are we doing the podcast next week?" He goes, "If that's not too personal of a question." For me, it's one of them nattering podcast episodes where they just natter to each other. I'm going to go off on my own now. No, you can't. You're the chosen one. Oh, no. Hey, a world full of ear-based puns and you chose the 8. Shut the up. I'm going to give this chapter 2 dead owls out of 5.
Oh! Scathing.
Right. Are you ready for this week's edition of Quiz?
Yeah.
Are
you?
Quiz, quizzicky, quiz, gonna ask you some questions, how well will you do? Quiz, quizzicky, quiz. Gonna ask you about Harry Potter, Lucas, how well will you do? Question 1. What does George jokingly call himself after losing his ear?
Saint-like or holy.
Correct. Question 2. Who dies during the mission?
Hedwig and Mad-Eye Moody.
Correct. Question 3. What magical creature pulls the carriage carrying Bill and Fleur during the escape?
Oh, that's a tester.
Half a point extra for the accent. Question 4. What was the prearranged signal that someone was the real Harry upon arrival at the Burrow?
The prearranged signal? Huh?
Who's taught you that?
You!
No. Harry had to disarm someone using Expelliarmus, his signature move.
Ah.
Question 5. After arriving at the Burrow, what object does Harry briefly cling to, emotionally overwhelmed by the day's event?
Bent coat hanger?
His rucksack.
Oh, his rucksack.
Unfortunately, you've lost the quiz. Quiz, cool.
And now it's time for the nation's second favourite segment. It's Hedwig's Droppings. We're not alluding to owl poo. We're not alluding to ploppings. We mean the messages that you send in when we refer to Deadwig's Droppings. R.I.P. Now, we've had a message on the website from David Schmidley. Or maybe it's pronounced Schmidley.
Way.
Do you know him?
No? It's nice to be encouraging, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. David Schmidley says, love the pod. 2 questions. The first one is, how would the podcast be different if it were 2 Lucases or if it was 2 Toms? Well, if there were 2 Lucases, I think it'd be a musical, to be honest. I think every show would start with a song and it would end with a song as well.
So you'd have written 400 songs.
Yeah.
If it was 2 Toms, I don't think Harry Potter would get mentioned.
I did write a song the other day about all the dark arts teachers. I might have to finish it and sing it.
Please do.
Thank you. I will. If anyone wants to hear that, text my boss. And if you don't know his personal number, message the Pottervision page.
Also, now we're in Hedwig's Droppings. Apologies for the 5-minute silence that we had last week.
A lot of people said they liked it. They had time to make a cup of tea and stuff when we were getting our drinks.
Some people liked it.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep it in. A mindful silence for you on the way to work. Where you can, think about your day and, do a bit of gratituding. Yeah? What do you feel thankful for? What are you happy about? Do you know what I mean? Anyway, the second message from David Schmidley is, if you were trapped on an island without food, how would it be until you were eating Lucas nuggets and Tom chops? Oh.
What?
What do you mean? How would it be with us on an island without any food?
We'd never resort to cannibalism, if that's what you're asking.
You wouldn't?
Even if this man died in front of me, I couldn't slice an ounce of him off to cook. I couldn't cut his chipolata off and fry it in a pan.
Why are you thinking of that, me chipolata? Yeah, I think I would rather, just swim out and see what happens, do you know what I mean? The ocean can't be that big. If David Walliams can swim the channel, I think I can find somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
You'd bloody find a dolphin and ride it back to
Bloody
the beaches of Germany.
I'd be riding him and then I'd be like, don't do that behaviour I've heard that you do, dolphin. Not nice. Don't
Cheeky.
like that. Don't like that. So, I'd ride a dolphin and Tom would refuse to eat me. Lovely.
I'd just create a new civilization on the island, training all the monkeys and all the animals to hang out with me and just chill.
So you're going to impregnate a female monkey? Is that what you said?
I didn't say I'd shag a monkey. I'd say I'd have the monkeys hang out with me.
No, you said you create a new civilization.
Yeah, civilised animals.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Fucking shagging monkeys. What accusation to put in my mouth?
Come on.
Right, you'd shag the dolphin, actually. You'd shag the dolphin.
Yeah. I will. Lovely. Now, we've had another message, an email no less, from Chantel M. And Chantel M says, "Dear Tommy Laurie and Pretty Baby, it is my 1 year anniversary of being a Patreon member and I've just purchased another year." Oh, thank you very much. If anyone's interested in that, you get a 10% discount if you sign up for a whole year. Your unique comedy style always brings a smile to my face. Thank you for all the laughs. My question for you is, when you have finished reading The Deathly Hallows in 2 to 3 years, would you be open to starting another podcast? And if yes, what topics would you like to discuss?
Don't know.
Well, we were talking on the Patreon that we could just carry on doing this, couldn't we? But because they've got that new TV series coming out, haven't they?
Yeah, maybe we could just relaunch it, delete all the old episodes and just make it about the TV series.
Yeah. No, you want to delete all the old episodes?
No, I'll keep the old episodes.
The old episodes.
But then the title finally makes sense if it's about the TV series, doesn't it? Pottervision.
Yeah, Pottervision. It all makes sense, doesn't it? It all makes sense. So thank you for your message, Chantel. Now, we've had a
maybe we'd have to watch our language or whatever, because it is in a sense a kiddie show, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't feel like they've really said what.
It's like strange. Well, it's not. They want to cast a wide as net as possible. They want families watching this, essentially.
Yeah. Well, we're a family podcast.
You could say that again, Father Kirkby.
Now, our final message today is from Tess on Instagram. And Tess says, "Hello, Pottervision boys. Congrats on making it to the last book. I wanted to check in about the Pottervision homework from a couple of weeks ago about doing something kind for others. I always heavily relate to Tom's stories about using public transport and the absolute horror of the British public. Today, on my train journey home from London, there was someone playing music loudly in the carriage. Normally, I'd be silently seething, wishing they'd either stop or get off soon. But today, I found myself suddenly possessed, and before I knew it, I was stood up politely asking them to turn their music down. Cold sweats and rapid heart rate began, and they asked me if I was taking the piss, and began to ask the rest of the carriage if they could also hear the music. Luckily, a few people agreed with me, and the music was turned down. Whole carriage saved from tinny crappy music. I expected a medal or at least a round of applause. Sadly, everyone around me just looked awkward or terrified. Nevertheless,
at least they turned it down.
You what, sorry?
At least they turned it down.
Yeah, but result, I reckon. Consider act of kindness homework completed and my nerves completely shattered. Excited to finish the Harry Potter journey with you. All the best, Tess. P.S. I love hearing stories about your beautiful baby boy, Lucas. Congratulations on parenthood. You and Martina are doing amazing. Oh, thank you very much. What a lovely message. We need to set another Pottervision homework, and I think a good one is, this week, tell somebody what you think of them. Yeah? If you've been holding it in for a while, because, you're doing a kindness to yourself. Yeah?
Not the Pottervision boys. You can't tell either Pottervision host what you think of them.
Oh yeah, not us. Someone in real life. Yeah, not us AI characters. No need to be excessively rude, but if someone's getting on your wick or been doing something for a while, tell them. Yeah, tell them what you think, and we want to hear about it, what you said and how it went.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Now we've got some patrons to welcome, and the first one is a baby Dudley, no less. which is the highest tier we've got. And
Baby Dudley.
And his name is Patrick Warren.
Patrick Warren. You are a seedling. You've been planted in the earth, and you are nurturing yourself in the soil. Nice. You begin to sprout. You stick your head out of the ground and look at Mr. Sun. Hello, Mr. Sun.
Hello! It's me, Mr. Sun. I will help you grow.
Will I be big and strong like you, Mr. Sun?
Yes, of course. You just need a bit of me, a bit of soil, and a bit of water.
Can you tell the rain to rain down on me?
Yes, I will. Come on, rainy boy. Come out to play.
Along comes the storm cloud.
Here, have some of my rain, you C-word.
Oh, Mr. Sun, I feel like he's going to flood me out. What do you say to that?
Well, you asked for it. I'm going to go and hide behind a cloud now. Goodbye.
Evil storm cloud, is it? Well,
yes.
There's not much I can do. A farmer comes out. Oh, look at all this rain from our crops, finally. It's been quite a drought. I need the rain. Little seedling crawls onto the farmer's shoe. I'll go back in his house with him. Lovely. Do your worst, storm cloud.
I will lightning strike the barn.
The farmer walks the seedling back in his house. He walks up to his bedroom, and there is his ill wife in bed. My dear, our crops will grow, finally.
I'm not in the mood.
What?
Get your hands off me.
That's on the cheek of your head.
Oh! You grabbed me tits. Oh, that's nice. Oh, as long as nothing bad happens to us, we can enjoy a fantastic harvest next year.
And hopefully you get back to health, because at the minute you're very ill, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the NHS for the operation list.
What's wrong with you again, my dear?
It's bad. It's bad.
The farmer leaves the bedroom, and little seedling climbs up the duvet. Oh dear, this is the ill woman he speaks of. Let me walk up her body.
Oh.
She's asleep with her mouth open. I'm going to get inside. I'm in her organs. Safe in here from the rain. Outside, the rain is flooding all the crops.
Die, potatoes!
Inside the woman's belly, the seedling feels warmer than ever. Lovely. I wonder what kind of seed I am. Oh, it looks like I'm growing. The seedling starts to sprout out of the farmer's wife's mouth. Look, I'm coming out. I'm a sunflower.
Bloody hell. Christ. That's coming out of me gob.
Farmer comes out and up into the bedroom. What's going on up here? The crops are ruined and a sunflower's come out of my wife's mouth. Wife, do you know anything about this? You can speak very eloquently with a big stalk coming out your mouth, can't you?
Yes, I've learnt from the best.
And look, my dear, let's flip you over. Your piles are cured.
Yippee! I'm smooth as a smooth rock.
Welcome. Mwah, 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 mwah. That was on the seedling, not the piles.
Now we've got another baby, a baby Draco this time. And this baby Draco is called Gem Sterling.
Gem Sterling, you are an ice cream pot in the freezer of a fridge. Oh, it's good to be so popular. I am Cookies and Cream. Next to you, Cookies and Cream, is mustard ice cream.
No, nobody likes me. Little old mustard ice cream.
Why do you think you were bought?
Don't know. I think I taste alright, but nobody gives me a chance.
I feel sorry for you. Shall we mix ourselves together and make something new?
Oh, I think so. Cookies and mustard and cream. Sounds good.
Okay, there's plenty of space in here. Why don't you climb in my pot?
Alright. In I come.
Yeah.
Nice in here.
Fucking.
Oh!
Come on, baby. Right. The freezer door opens. The bachelor who owns the apartment reaches in and grabs Cookies and Cream pot. Oh, lovely. I'm going to have some cookies and cream. I'm a bachelor, of course. I spoil myself every night of the week. What a surprise he's going to get when he tastes mustard and cookie ice cream. Gets out a bigger... He takes us up to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh. He's got a woman back. He's going to use it as an aphrodisiac. He goes, "You ready, baby?"
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for you to give me a right good sorting out.
She's naked on the bed, and he gets a spoon into the cookies, mustard, and cream ice cream. Flicks it at her. Yeah!
Oh! Oh, this is... Oh, hang on. This cookies and cream is stinging me nipples.
Are you sure about that? Let me flick some more in your face.
All right.
Yeah!
Oh! Oh, is this French?
No, it's cookies and cream ice cream.
No, I can taste Dijon.
One more throw. Yeah!
No, stop throwing it. Why don't you try it out of the tub?
I don't know. I've got COVID, haven't I? I can't taste anything.
You're about to have sex with me and you've got COVID.
Oh.
You told me you were
Sorry.
clean.
Well, I am. But I didn't know if COVID counted.
Of course it does. You can catch COVID having sex.
Well, you better get yourself to a clinic.
Are we?
Welcome.
It's been very COVID heavy today. I don't know why. We're bringing it back. Alright. We've got another baby here, and it's a baby Harry called Rebecca Smith.
Rebecca Smith. You are a baby playing in a garden. La 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 la. All of a sudden, you soil your nappy. Right, crass, I know, but that's life. Babies soil their nappies, right?
Yeah.
You soil your nappy, and you think, right, what am I gonna do now? My mum's just cleaned me. She's gonna be right pissed off if she finds a load of muck in my nappy.
Yeah.
In the neighbouring garden, there's a fresh washout. On top of the washing line, there is a pelican. Open your mouth.
Oh! Hello. It's me, Percy the Pelican.
Open your mouth, I've got something for you.
Oh! I didn't know you were going to do that. Dirty, mucky nappy in Pelican's mouth.
Quick. I need you to fashion a nappy out of that clean white bedsheet next to you.
I won't be doing you no fucking favours. You've just thrown a dirty, soiled nappy in my gob.
Come on, I'm naked, come on.
Okay. Bedsheet, wrap it up like I would as if I was a stork. Wrap the baby in the bedsheet. Over
hang
the
on.
ears, through the loop.
Hang on.
What?
Did you wipe my arse before you did all this?
No, I did not wipe your ass before I did all this.
God, it was a wet one. Take it off, there's going to be a big brown streak on it.
All right. This reminds me of Vic Reeves in Shooting Stars.
Put it back on the line, they won't know the difference.
All right. Back on the line. Wipe your ass with my beak.
The owner comes out. The neighbour comes out. Oh, you dirty pelican. What have you done to that white bedsheet?
No, it wasn't me. My poo is white.
But of course, pelicans can't speak to adults. So the neighbour chases the pelican around the garden with a broom. Evil, shitty pelican.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, what's this naked baby? Were you about to eat this naked baby?
No. I wasn't.
Right, come here, you. Grab you around the neck. Don't know what to do now.
Snap my neck and finish
Right.
the story.
Everyone in there, run a cold bath. Runs upstairs. The bolt cold bath has been run. Pelican's scared out of its head. I'm gonna dunk you underwater. Not nice, is it?
No, it's horrible.
Again. Not nice, is it?
No, it's horrible.
Once more. Go on. Stop resisting. Pull it out. Not nice, is it? Not nice, is it? Not nice, is it?
It's dead.
I thought it might have come back.
You killed it.
What have I done? What have I done? Please come round. I called it myself because I've killed a pelican in the cold bath. Why did you kill a pelican in the cold bath? And there's a naked baby in my back garden. Why is there a naked baby in your back garden? Arrest me. Neither of these are crimes. You're free to go.
Lovely. And should we do one more?
One more. You want one more?
You want one more? If you like the Jonas Brothers so much, cover your belly.
Go on then, what's the name?
The name of our other new baby Harry is Laura Maguire.
Laura Maguire, you are at the Glamour Awards. It is 2006. Patrick Stewart is hosting. Appears to be a bit of a tiff with Patrick Stewart and James Corden. All the way, if you fancy the Jonas Brothers, cover your belly. I can see your belly all the way at the back of the room. He loves it. These people down here, you know. James Corden interrupts. They know what? Go on. Okay. No, you can see my belly and we can all see you dying right now. Let's get on with it. Here we go. You think to yourself, Oh, this is awkward. I need to distract everyone, and maybe this can just calm down. So you get on stage, and everyone's going, "Baby's on stage, baby's on stage." The Jonas Brothers. Shut up, Jonas Brothers. Quiet you. What is this baby gonna do?
Yeah.
Baby grabs each of their heads and says, "Kiss." Pushes their heads together. "I don't fancy him, he has a big belly." "And I don't fancy him, he is ignorant. He's a drunk old man. Old man is going home." "Kiss," baby says. No spat. Welcome.
Welcome, Laura. And that's the end of Hedwig's Droppings. This has been the Pottervision podcast. Thank you all to everybody for listening. If you're free on the 18th of October and you'd like to be in London, then you can come and see us. And we'll be doing a live recording of the podcast as part of the Cheerful Earful Festival. And you can get your tickets now. Just go on pottervision.com and you can book your tickets. It'd be lovely to see you there. Are you done with your tour now, Tom, or you got a couple more dates?
Well, I'll be done by now. I'm doing Belfast and Dublin this week.
Alright, so you've missed out on that. But who knows, he might want to do it all again next year. Next time we'll be on episode 171, chapter 6 of book 7, The Ghoul in Pyjamas. You have been a Spain-trotting Tom Lawrence.
And you have been a Jonas Brothers fancying Lucas Kirkby.
Goodbye.